When the world thought BTS would lose momentum after a 3-year hiatus, they broke every record instead. Hey everyone, before we dive into this incredible story, if you're as excited about BTS's comeback as I am, please hit that like button, share this video with your fellow ARMY, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss updates about BTS and Jimin. Trust me, you'll want to stay tuned for what's coming. Now, let's get into this phenomenon. Imagine this. You wake up in the morning, open the Weverse app full of excitement, ready to pre-order the BTS comeback album you've been waiting for 3 years. But what happens? Sold out. Not sold out after a week, not sold out after a day, not even sold out after a few hours. BTS's ARIRANG album sold out in minutes after pre-orders opened. Even more shocking, some album versions were gone before the official release date of March 20, 2026. This isn't just an ordinary comeback. This is a global phenomenon proving one thing: BTS never left. They were just preparing to come back bigger than ever. Let's talk numbers, because numbers never lie. The ARIRANG album recorded 4 million pre-orders in just the first 7 days. 4 million! 7 days! For perspective, that's equivalent to the entire population of New Zealand buying their album in 1 week. But wait, there's more. Spotify pre-saves reached 2.79 million on January 28th, making ARIRANG the album with the most pre-saves by an Asian artist in the platform's history. The North American and European tour, featuring 41 shows covering cities like Tampa, Stamford, Las Vegas, Los Angeles, London, Madrid, Brussels, Munich, and Paris, all sold out in hours. That's 2.4 million tickets sold for this tour phase alone. And here's the craziest part. BTS became the first Asian and non-English speaking artist to break through 2 million tickets sold for a single tour phase. Are you starting to understand the scale now? These aren't just impressive numbers on paper. These are millions of real people from every corner of the world, united by one thing: their love for BTS. Think about it. In an era where attention spans are shorter than ever, where new groups debut every month, where trends change overnight, BTS managed to make the entire world stop and wait for 3 whole years. And when they finally announced their return, the response wasn't just enthusiastic, it was explosive. Now, let's rewind to the moment that changed everything. November 1st, 2025. Jimin from BTS was doing a casual live stream on Weverse. Fans thought it was just a regular chat session, maybe discussing favorite foods or funny stories from military service. But then Jimin dropped a bomb. "The album is finished and ready to be released," he said casually, as if he hadn't just made millions of ARMY worldwide scream hysterically. In that live stream, Jimin announced that the group had completed the recording process for their comeback album to be released in spring 2026. Just imagine, 3 years of waiting, 3 years of wondering if they'd come back with the same power, and then in one casual live stream moment, Jimin confirmed they're ready. The internet immediately exploded. Twitter, or X or whatever it's called now, went absolutely crazy. The hashtag BTSisComing trended worldwide within 10 minutes. Fans were crying, screaming, sharing the news across every social media platform imaginable. News outlets picked up the story within hours. The anticipation that had been building for years suddenly had a release date, and the world collectively lost its mind. This wasn't just an announcement. This was validation for every ARMY who had waited patiently, who had kept the faith, who had never stopped believing that BTS would return stronger than ever. But here's what makes this comeback even more special. The album title itself carries profound meaning: ARIRANG. Big Hit Music stated that Arirang captures BTS's identity as a group that started in Korea. But Arirang isn't just a Korean folk song, it's a symbol. For centuries, this song has been Korea's anthem, sung during difficult times, during separation, during longing. Arirang is the voice of Korea's soul itself, and now BTS adopts this name for their comeback album. The message behind it: this is a return to roots. This is the long-awaited reunion. This is a story about longing, connection, and coming back together. According to Big Hit, Arirang is a work rooted in BTS's Korean identity that captures deep longing and love and will likely resonate widely with fans worldwide. This symbolism makes the album feel more personal, more emotional, more meaningful. It's not just music, it's a statement. BTS is saying, we remember where we came from, we remember who we are, and we're bringing all of that back to you. For international fans, this is an invitation to understand Korean culture on a deeper level. For Korean fans, this is a celebration of their heritage on the world's biggest stage.
Now let's talk about why this pre-order was absolutely insane. The album is available in two main versions, Rooted in Korea ver and Rooted in Music ver. The Rooted in Korea ver contains an exclusive outbox, CD envelope, 84-page photo book, poster, photo card holder, set of 7 photo cards with one for each member, and an exclusive badge. The Rooted in Music ver contains a different designed outbox, premium photo book, CD with unique artwork, film photo, lyric paper, photo card holder, and set of 7 photo cards. But wait, there are also vinyl editions. Vinyl will come in many variations, including member-specific pressings: RM in silver, Jin in pink, Suga in clear, J-Hope in cream, Jimin in burgundy, V in velvet red, and Jungkook in orchid. Plus, group red vinyl, modern Korea vinyl, and deluxe color and black and white editions. K-pop album collectors know well that this is a collector's dream. The level of detail, the variety of options, the quality of the packaging, everything is designed to be cherished. These aren't just albums, they're keepsakes, memories, physical manifestations of the love between BTS and ARMY. And that's exactly why they sold out so fast. Fans weren't just buying music, they were buying a piece of history, a tangible connection to a moment they've been waiting to experience. But I know what you're thinking. Okay, the album sold out. BTS is popular. So what? Here's the thing. This isn't just about popularity. This is about unwavering loyalty. 3 years, 1,095 days. BTS didn't release a new group album. Members were busy with military service, the K-pop industry kept moving. New groups debuted, new hits emerged, new trends came and went. And ARMY, they waited. Not just passive waiting, they kept streaming old songs, kept supporting each member's solo projects, kept creating content, kept the fire burning. Between 2023 and 2025, each member released successful solo projects like Jungkook's Golden and Jimin's solo releases, maintaining global visibility while allowing personal artistic growth that now energizes BTS's renewed sound. And when BTS finally announced their comeback, they weren't playing around. 4 million pre-orders, 2.79 million Spotify pre-saves, sold-out tour with 79 show dates. ARIRANG is positioned as the potential best-selling album of 2026 even before its release. This isn't hype, this is proof. Think about what this means in the broader context of the music industry. Most artists struggle to maintain relevance after a year's absence. BTS disappeared for 3 years and came back to break records before their album even dropped. That's not luck. That's not just good marketing. That's genuine, authentic connection with millions of people who refuse to let go. That's the power of music that transcends language, culture, and geography. That's what happens when 7 artists pour their hearts into their craft, and fans recognize that authenticity. But this album isn't just a nostalgic reunion. RM described returning to group work during recording sessions in LA as strange but very inspiring, reflecting the emotional shift from individual paths back to collective creation. They're not the same BTS that left in 2022. They've evolved. Each member has been on their personal journey. Jungkook became a global solo sensation. Jimin proved himself as an artist capable of standing alone. V explored his artistic side. RM, Suga, and J-Hope pushed the boundaries of hip-hop and R&B. And now they're back together, bringing all that experience, maturity, and artistic growth into one album. Each member enters 2026 with renewed confidence, artistic maturity, and deeper bonds forged through absence and reunification. Imagine the power created when 7 incredibly talented solo artists unite as one. That's what we'll get with ARIRANG. It's not just 7 voices singing together, it's 7 distinct artistic visions merging into something greater than the sum of its parts. It's the musical equivalent of a reunion where everyone comes back wiser, stronger, and more capable than they left. Now we're in early February 2026. The album releases March 20th, 2026, less than 2 months away. The world tour starts April 9th, 2026 at Goyang Stadium, South Korea. With sold-out stadiums expected worldwide, the ARIRANG tour is predicted to become one of the highest-grossing tours in music history. Pre-orders keep coming even though many versions are already sold out. Fans who didn't get physical editions are switching to digital pre-saves. Those who couldn't get concert tickets are trying for second-round ballots. ARMY doesn't give up. They never give up. The energy building around this comeback is unlike anything we've seen in recent years. It's not just excitement, it's anticipation mixed with relief, joy mixed with nostalgia, celebration mixed with vindication. ARMY waded through criticism, through doubts, through endless articles questioning whether BTS could ever reclaim their throne. And now, watching these pre-order numbers, watching these sold-out tours, watching the world collectively lose its mind over 7 Korean men making music, ARMY gets to say, "We told you so," in the most satisfying way possible. So what does all this mean? The ARIRANG album selling out before release isn't just about sales numbers, it's about a global cultural phenomenon. It's about a group proving that a 3-year hiatus can't defeat genuine connection with fans. It's about ARMY showing that their loyalty isn't just empty words, but real action and open wallets. It's about Jimin and his 6 brothers coming back stronger, more mature, and more ready than ever to conquer the world again. March 20th, 2026 isn't just an album release date, it's the day BTS proves once again why they are the kings of K-pop. And if you haven't pre-ordered yet, hurry up, because based on this track record, there's no guarantee you'll get a copy if you wait too long. ARIRANG is coming, and the world is watching. "We never left," BTS said. "We just went home to come back with a stronger story." And what a story it's going to be. If this story got you as hyped as I am for BTS's comeback, please smash that like button, share this video with every ARMY you know, and subscribe to this channel for more exclusive BTS updates, especially about Jimin. Drop a comment below telling me which album version you're getting and which concert you're hoping to attend. Let's show BTS and the world that ARMY is ready for ARIRANG. See you in the next video, and purple ya all!